question is, a lady I know has told me that her sister got married and none of her walis were present at the wedding because they didn't agree with the guy that she was going to marry. But apparently an imam at the time told the lady who was getting married that it's still permissible for her to go ahead and get married. She had her nikah without her wali. She doesn't have a father, and she only has brothers who were not, none of her family members were present at the wedding. So anyway, this young sister has now had children, and she's divorced and with children. So the sister was asking, as an aunt, are these children mahram for her? Because she's of the opinion that without a mahram and wali present, there is no nikah. So
thank you, Sister Umar. Okay, we need to answer this question, so hang on, stay on the line. The vast majority of the Muslim scholars are of the view that if a woman happened to give herself in marriage without the consent of her guardian, who is a Muslim and a righteous guardian and fair person, then this marriage is 100% invalid. According to Imam Abu Hanifa, if a woman is grown up, then she have an access to marry without the consent of the guardian, provided that she would make the right choice. Because Imam Abu Hanifa gives the guardian the right to resolve this marriage or to object to it if there is no compatibility. And according to the Hanafi madhab, the doctor's daughter is not to be given to a janitor's son or a janitor. So il kafa'a, or compatibility and the qualification of the man according to the Hanafi madhab is very strict. So if you're talking the Hanafi madhab, then you gotta take it as a whole, not pick and choose. The second thing that I wanted to point out too is, unfortunately, some guardians are mu'dil. Mu'dil is a term that the Quran have utilized and used in Surah Al-Baqarah. فَلَا تَعْضُلُوهُنَّ أَن يَنكِحْنَ أَزْوَاجَهُنَّ إِذَا تَرَاضَوْا بَيْنَهُمْ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. So Allah orders the guardians not to be an obstacle, not to prevent and hinder such marriage if the suitor, if the man who's proposing to the girl under your guardianship is a good man, is a Muslim, a good Muslim, and can provide for a family. Not because you don't like him personally, not because you want to keep her to marry your cousin or your nephew or somebody else. All of that is not permissible. So there are some guardians who unfortunately wasted several opportunities for the girls whom they are looking after, misusing the power of the guardianship. In this case, the guardianship is to be withdrawn from them and confiscated, then to be given to the next in order. So if she has an uncle, paternal and maternal, they will disregard the brothers who are not giving her in marriage despite the fact that the man is a good man, maybe because of a personal reason. But the imam doesn't jump in and say, I will be your guardian, because she has brothers, one after another, and she has uncles, she has maybe grandfather, and obviously we say that in the case that the father is dead. Because if the father is alive, then he has the right for the guardianship, number one. If the imam is the one who told you that it is permissible and he got you married and he followed the Hanafi madhab even partially, your marriage is valid. And the children were not born out of wedlock because you didn't know you're a lay woman and you just followed the advice of the local imam. The imam will be responsible before the Almighty Allah, not you.